It is time, my friends, for PaperX to face GenG new roster. No changes for PaperX yet. They signed up as 6th player, Batman. But so far, they're keeping the roster, man.
Maybe he gets a win in this
F0RSAKEN once again on the WAYLAY, man. Let's fucking go. Texture on raise. Yo, Texture, when are you gonna play WAYLAY, bro? I'm waiting. Yesterday we saw Jogmo and Aspas, bro. Epic battle. Cold battle. One of the best games and performance I ever saw in my life, man.
At the moment, exploring towards the
It's worth watching, man. Absolute cinema.
C split here, or if they want to try and bully their way in towards B. Ash has been spotted out at the top of the upper side.
We also do have the Paranoia already sent out from GenG straight in towards A link. So a bit of control for PaperX on the B side, the spike getting planted down, but now they have to
oh my god, that's crazy.
Do have and a double kill
W Gaming
with F0RSAKEN and GenG pushing off to the other sides in towards
also this is GenG map pick.
GenG trying to hold back, trying to fight back as well, and Karen and Texture will be able to rock them off balance down to Justify. He might Salvos, but can he truly play this post plant all by himself?
Oh my god!
With a frag, tries to tap even further. Salvos in to deny the spike defuse, but Texture has a great angle against him. It's a headshot or nothing for Defy, and he's
Aye. Oh my god, they got the defuse. PaperX, how the fuck did you lose this round?
GenG, favored attacking side, but still they're not backing.
And there's such F0RSA here.
And they are already straight into the B side once again.
Ooh, okay.
Freak, though.
If they win this round, it's even better.
And they're able to do some sort of damage against GenG. Instantly mid-rounding it over onto the C site as well. GenG goes in for the Shrouded Step, where Suggest is now waiting for more teammates to flush through. Unfortunately, though, not quite able to find the shot. GenG will be able to...
Yeah, pure X style, man. You never know what you expect.
All together through the Vice Util. And a 2-player advantage for them as well. Make it 4v1.
Nice round by Mindfreak. Only Ash left. Yeah, I gotta save this. 4 players on the flank, man. Mindfreak.
Jiggling in the same position.
What can you do?
That said, even without a proper trap sentinel, Mindfreak is now on the sentinel watching the back.
See what Mindfreak can actually do here. Information would be huge for him.
No one is watching there.
His life.
What?
See what the rest of the team does to react against this. Salvos instantly just to block off the choke point. Smoke as well, and now GenG hiding inside of it. Is this the aggressive controller that we're now expecting to see? Unfortunately, though, an aggressive controller on the other side in the farm of Karen will be able to pick him off. Karen continues forward, finds a second frag.
Time.
Ash as well as F0RSAKEN, now something trying to hold out from drop, but
they gotta save it.
Munchkin has already found an up from the top of drop.
Spotted out a couple of extra bodies before, but you do have strength in numbers. The off angle at the moment from Munchkin will be squandered. And now it's just the sheriffs that remain here, Quack.
Oh, Ash. He was the duelist from the Academy team.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Gonna be enough of an effort.
So it just changed the functions, man.
Still able to
they
down. The only one left.
The kid will need time to adapt, man.
Nothing.
You came from
to do some damage.
Academy? You gotta change to a different role?
Showstopper, and that could be a bit of a chance. Pulls it off, finds something. Does he find Mindfreak as well? A bit of a stick, but Mindfreak manages to
25 HP.
Back up for Paper.
I wanna see the texture reaction, man.
Shots hit the
holy shit.
That would have been a huge clutch that GenG needed to come on through.
And man, where's Judge was playing? I know he was on the FM in the past, but
even stretching
wasn't following the Korean challengers.
Plants, right? I thought there needs to be some new identity
was there
towards PaperX. We need this team to start to figure out how the macros of these maps are starting to look, and I will
say that would be a fucking insane clutch, dude.
They were playing out these maps against DRX last time.
Oh, I'd love to see texture reaction.
Rounds such as this one here, you really do need to have a good understanding because you've got more GenG players around this A side. It's not just texture.
Okay.
Yeah, GenG beginning to find
did you guys like
adjustments.
The idea of F0RSAKEN playing duelist?
But still a trade found by F0RSAKEN.
Oh, really? He's looking clean, bro.
Play coming out from Munchkin though, and he will be able to eliminate any potential lurks coming out towards the B site, but still
his Euro is pretty good too, so it fits him pretty well. GenG can still play Raze in some maps.
A couple of digs and even a frag against Mindfreak. That slows down PaperX's pace, where then the paint shells actually does a little bit more as well. Tries to go in with a blast pack for a further frag, but still Devi finding the trade.
Forsaken's not getting too far ahead of the team, as we've seen from a lot of WAYLAY pickers so far.
Especially compared to last week. But as we say that now, trying to go through the waterfall, T3XTURE will be able to find him. Something though.
Good. Man, I want to see something getting his confidence back, bro. Because we know how insane he is.
By Karen. Smoked up now. Paper-X looks for a bit more space.
But playing bridge.
Bit of a safe haven on the site itself.
Stuff,
Still,
bro. Stuff. Stuff for everyone.
Quite enough. GenG has everything swarmed up. Something.
Okay, okay. F0RSAKEN.
Suggest. For now, you gotta just deal with.
Okay. Vice. And
that allows for Forsaken
Viper here,
right
man.
in, but Suggest is
Good kills by
able
Suggest.
to deal with the pressure. A double kill instantly found.
Hey, they can expect this play, you know, like, I feel like they really need to
Pretty sure we've seen that exact
go for a different place.
result in the exact same way as well.
Yeah, fantastic kill for the Vice, actually.
Front side, getting taken
But good read by GenG, good read by Suggest.
Well, and now, well, you'll have a bit of an answer back, but into a showstopper that goes a little bit lopsided. You're still stalled from getting in towards this.
Money's low on Paper-X.
Untenable situation for Paper-X when you consider that the spike is also at the entry of B.
They might actually save this, man. The run's
What
over.
happens when your car is stalled? Like, what do you do?
What do you do when your car's stalling or already stalled?
Already stalled.
Already stalled? Well, I'll push in the clutch and I try and restart it, but I don't think Paper-X is going to be able to restart something if you're out of gas.
Yeah, and that's the problem right now. You've got no gas. You've got no leeway into either site. You've tried.
And remember, this map is attack side, my friends.
You've tried for the
But
mid-round, you know, somewhat of a rotation into the B side. But
it's Mind the Freak on the clutch. It's Mind the Freak on the clutch. If there's one man who can do it,
Can happen right now. It's Mind Freak with this Viper's Pit.
Good volley.
Good to slow them down, but the Steel Garden, that gives
that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
into pushing straight in.
Gotta remember though, Viper's Pit, the day
Up
is
by
here.
the back. Spots up Munchkin though. Ooh! It's just not enough. That Steel Garden's
NT, bro, NT.
stinging against Paper-X. Put up a bit of a roadblock. Munchkin holding the off angle. A good flash though coming out. Support Forsaken into finding that entryway. But still, Nightfall already sent through, allows for T3XTURE to get that sneaky peek out. Paper-X looking for another route, possibly into the B side, especially with Mind Freak to block things off closer to C-Link. But can you fend off T3XTURE?
Oh,
Yes,
I
you
picked two
can.
players.
With that possibly the
When this
site.
happens, you
And now a
just
retake from GenG.
cry, man.
Yeah, see how they're going to play this one. Play a deficit. You got
A lot of money for
utility
GenG.
You can throw in Ash on the horn. Paranoia
They can
already
go.
used a little bit early.
Would suggest as well. So just to buy the attention away, but the trade's already found. Ash continuing to refill that space though, and Forsaken
Good
looks to get
reposition.
his way out. You've got Salvos
Okay,
pretty much
okay.
soon for Devi.
Not yet.
Quite yet. 4 seconds. Ash is sticking it. Ash is
no way.
sticking it. Oh no!
Where's-
no frags found? Caron. He's managed
Where's
to
Devi?
save his life, and with that, the defuse.
What was that?
GenG.
Last round of the half, you reset yourselves mentally to get in towards this new round, and you start
Rolling Tenor
going down
for
the
something.
mound,
Armageddon for that fight.
drawing
Let's
out
go,
all
let's
these
go.
points
Big
of
round.
utility to allow Paper-X into
Last round.
That's right. Armageddon, Lightspeed, Refract, all spent just to get into C.
and Rolling Thunder.
The pit's already been dealt with, and yeah, with the Rolling
Yeah, got
Thunder
counter,
as
man.
well, you know, it's a bit of space. But will it be enough for Paper-X to really get a strong hold?
Bro, he had no idea.
Found Munchkin trying to refill space and instantly deleted. Suggest though.
So Jetso got a nice ace on the last game, man.
So it's not quite safe enough.
It was like around, but it was nice. It was clean shots, man.
This is a little bit awkward. Everybody's going to go for a duel here.
Smokes and everything to try to distract them as well, but Forsaken still continuing to hold. The swing though, it's 3 players on the other end.
It's king, but doesn't have the spike,
It's not
bro.
enough. The spike spin dropped. Mind Freak was trying to set up a flank, but the pressure has already been dealt with. And Karen just marks his 6.
It's going to be a retake towards this seaside as well, and there might be some.
Oh, that's a crazy kill.
Approach that is starting to come through, but Suggest on this lurk, finding
And they got C.
around.
For free.
Go. Here's the plant that starts to happen.
Two players
There's the
flanking.
combos that I mentioned before. Not going to see that combo with the fault line because that's going to be for the flank.
Yeah, it's already quite painful for Paper-X, especially.
Oh my god, what a clean shot.
Back and up
Big
towards the
piece for
front.
GenG, man.
GenG starts to push out. They have mound control. Now the only thing
I feel like they're
about
gonna
is
take this map.
Waterfall, whereas Paper-X still has to turn their heads around. Where is Suggest?
They have the game in
What's
their
he gonna
hands,
show
man.
up? And as that happens, now
Up to
Jing
attack side.
out of the smoke, gets spotted out by Munchkin.
So, kind of waiting to see what Suggest might look to do with it around this A site where you've got Mind Freak out in the open. How
Mind
does he get
Freak?
away with 2?
He wants more, bro. He wants more.
As well. Oh, but the Outlaw punches back. Suggest a bit of a trade. Ash trying to get ahead as
Okay,
well,
but Mind
something
Freak,
will be
what
able
an
to deny
incredible
that.
round, man. Incredible round.
Spike for Suggest.
This is gonna break
Got
GenG
possibly
economy.
reversed. They do have the numbers.
Big one too.
Something beginning to push out of C as well.
I have the spike.
Man, something in for a second.
I'll tell you the story, Quack.
You don't have
Got a
S1.
guy named Suggest in a 1 versus 3.
Can he do it?
Back
Still
in
Guardian's
VCT
available.
Pacific. He still has Sheer as well. And for a post-plan scenario too, that could actually be positioned a little bit nicely. The Arcros, the Steel Garden.
So chapter 1, he gets the spike down. What's chapter 2?
Okay, for a second.
I mean, the pessimist in me wants to
Gotta get the info then.
We'll see. He already has a little bit of information off of those utilities being
Ooh,
but a bit of a dink that might have
yeah, he missed the shot
deal
there.
right there.
Had a chance, bro. A good
Able to
chance,
find a
actually.
slight time to get into the site.
And then the Prophet says, you read the story.
Yeah.
Look, criminal that
Good for
Mindfreak's able
PureX
stand
to
in the
set
open
grapples
and
as
deliver
well.
3 kills, not gonna lie. But it is the doubling down on the round count.
It's
there
double, man. They
on
can
this
win
defensive
this.
side for
It's gonna be
PureX,
tough, but
they
it's
equal
possible.
what they got last time.
Certainly feeling a little bit better off of that.
Also, yesterday, the new EDG player played his first game for that, man.
That puts PaperX right back where they need to be against GenG with
Moma,
9 right now.
he played Yoro there, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have a mound control fight.
That's his best map, actually.
It's still that 2-2-1. It's up to Forsaken and something to prevent this from happening. You've got the fault line sent through, but look at the flight path from T3XTURE. A little bit dismayed, but still Karen able to go in deep enough with the stinger. Divide hold out from Waterfall, but it's just a little bit of damage.
Man, GenG in the strips rounds,
them
dude.
away. GenG should be able to get the spike down.
Yeah, buys time for the spike to get planted here.
They might be the team with the highest
proximity because
win
these
percentage in
stingers,
this
there's
kind of round.
3 of them in play.
I would love to see the stats, man.
With a little bit of a hold from GenG. Yeah, the
actually
Stingers,
unbelievable.
even Phantoms as well. It's really strong at this range, but still a bit of a swarm from PaperX themselves.
There.
Will be able to find that bit of an
Oh
opener.
my god, Nightfall too.
The survival smoke on the site definitely cordons things off. T3XTURE able to hold it all down. Spots out Jing as well. Munchkin
Always the same script.
denies PaperX any joy in this round. So possibly a bit of a retake.
Gonna play retake.
PaperX, but GenG
Forsaken has Zod.
making use of the space. They're holding downstairs, and that could allow them to do a little bit more damage. Forsaken though will look
Big
to
kill.
get ahead.
Yep. Going for the plant, converted pass on in, combo a lot of this utility.
Refresh.
That was so nice. Ace, ace, ace.
Third.
A.
Ace, please.
Continuing to creep up front. Look for a bit of support, and that's going to be
Oh,
another
it was
frag.
his
Divine
skill.
picks it up instead. Karen now trying to hold it all by
He
himself.
was his
Forsaken
ace,
has
bro.
everything. Down pat, a quad
Yo,
kill
but
in the
Forsaken,
round
man,
for
looking
Forsaken.
clean, dude.
Yeah, it feels too easy for him sometimes, doesn't it? When
Yeah.
he's just going around, shooting.
What a player,
Taking
bro.
the lead
What a
as
phenomenal
well.
player.
Being quite
Deliberately leaving
He
it
does
open.
everything, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where if you want to,
So clean.
you've got a Viper Spit over at the C site, you're having a couple of
One of the
bodies
greatest.
because you do have to remember the composition that GenG are playing. They've actually got a lot of drone ability.
Yeah,
that
must
can,
got that.
sniff out what's happening in the pit, right? If Ash's Prowlers are thrown on in.
I want to see
or if
this
you
guy
wanna get
smiling,
just-
bro.
The right time as well. Salvos will bring
5v5 retake.
And the question is, does PaperX have the retakes?
Oh, but Suggest is going way too deep. They
Oh.
might expect this. They might not. No, they probably
No,
won't
no,
expect
no.
this
They
one
think
right
it's
now.
clear.
Hansen suggests timing with that. Yep, Suggest was able to turn around
kill,
in the
man.
right moment. 2 kills.
Good position
T3XTURE
by him.
holds off on the top of heaven as well. Just Forsaken and Divine.
Well played by Suggest, man. Well played.
Do not suggest.
In the I saw that Fox9 got
And it
ranked 1 on
stings.
passive.
Divine now, the only one left, looks to
Where's
hold on to his
Fox9?
weapon, but not even that. Karen.
Duel potentially here.
And what could be one of their very last few buys. GenG picks this up. It's going to be map point, so hopefully the stack helps them out. It's Forsaken up to the top of Rumble. Ooh,
That's
finds
nice.
T3XTURE, but still
okay,
the
Trevor-
squeeze from
what?
Karen over. He's
What?
steps away from
Carol!
finds
What are you doing, killing everyone like this?
They all got blown apart.
Oh my god, it
To
was...
pick up the pieces. 3
For a moment, I thought it was good for PaperX. Only a sec. Now, 1v3 for Mindfreak. If there's one man who can do it,
slowly
seeing a very tough situation, man.
looking for some placing
Spike's gonna
back
be
into
planted
the
on
game,
C.
but still, it's GenG, and they have so much that they can do.
At this point in time, it's just on GenG to not make a mistake here and give this round over towards
And he's still
Mindfreak
worried
that you've
about
got to
Carol,
consider
man.
as well. Does he go for this?
He might try. It is 10 and 11.
It's a Viper though.
Yeah.
You have to. Your only efficiency is going to be on your duels
If
here.
you are Mindfreak, you just feel so alone and cold right now. Got
Yeah,
to do
this was
everything.
impossible, bro.
As soon
Too
as he peeks
difficult.
even a little peep, Munchkin will silence him.
Big
It's
around by
GenG
Karen. The
up to
kid
Matt Point,
is a
and they are
prodigy.
feeling way more confident.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this GenG at the moment has an idea of how they're wanting to play this map, right? They've done their homework, they've done their preparation, they're having some really good mid to late round calls, and
He's
even some
chuckling,
great
bro.
early calls.
Actually
I mean,
chuckling.
you know,
And it's map point for GenG already.
Just a double hold at the A side
Okay,
at the
they're picking
moment.
together. And Texture gets the kill for free?
Wrench into their plans, but Texture
No trade, no nothing?
the sudden peek out, even with a high
That's
level,
crazy.
you know, someone crouched down. He's able to find the frag.
How
That
the
just
fuck
might
did
open
he
things
saw that
up.
first?
Off of a little kill, PaperX now peels back.
30 seconds left.
Divide. The salvos now as well. Can you combo them with anything to ensure a kill, or are you just using them for
Just
the
one
time?
away
It
from the
has to
Steel
be
Guardian as well.
Of the latter.
Not unless you can allow for Forsaken.
He's
to get
isolated here,
someone,
man.
but Forsaken's pinned down by Texture on the A site. It's just down to Divine and his teammates to try to hold it off. Convergent paths, but no, it doesn't
Okay,
quite
okay.
connect until Forsaken
Only Ash left.
with Jing. 2-on-1. Does Ash have it? Low HP. Jing gets destroyed. Forsaken now out from Baby Door, makes a bit of a footstep out with the Phantom, goes for the frame, but Ash crouches.
The kid, he clutch against Forsaken to close the game out. GG, GenG.
13-10.
Very well played from both teams, I gotta say. We had some really great moments of these teams showing their new character in the server. But
There we go, my friends. Fracture now. Texture and Forsaken Union.
Does pay off for them, but right now,
Great.
just a full collision
Please, win this
outside
map
of
so we can have
bench
Haven.
arcade. Jing
Please,
able to
I
find
beg
one
you.
off of the little
Jing,
exchange, though. Just a full
doing a
double
Demon 1
utility
impression,
right now.
playing
Bit of
Brimstone
back
here.
to allow for Ash to go for a peek, but Forsaken will still be able to rear his crosshairs around. Munchkin, however, will be able to push up as well until he gets taken out. All that said and done,
All I want is a third map.
able to look deeply into the seaside and past defender spot.
And
Yeah,
both
but it's
teams
gonna work
play
for
good
anything.
Valorant,
That's the
bro.
problem right now. You get an idea for Mindfreak that eventually the lurk is going to be there, and 1 versus 3. I mean, both of these guys are low. But if you're
The guy is
playing
a dangerous
the
man.
you're
Actually, yo, Suggest never won this
Maybe
stage,
not.
bro. He was on DFM, I don't know, it's like 15, 16 games already. He never won, bro.
Hopefully
This is crazy. I actually want the guy to take a W. Please.
Blink of an eye to
Maybe not
stop
today.
fault
I feel like
lines.
fans, they
Just
don't want
they
that.
stepped away. You know,
Maybe next
they still have
game.
the spike.
Yep. Reposition again, go for another high-low.
Again, a high-low, and there
Okay,
it is.
that's good, that's
Forsaken
good.
G start with 3 north side, 2 south side. PaperX pushes out alongside the stealth drone. Stuns and relays suggest trying to
Okay,
stay alive.
look at this
Ash
pick,
just-
man.
Ash just kind of abandoned of
But I gotta say,
But
Forsaken
with
is
that,
looking
a
so
bit
good,
of
man. This
information
map
in
is
turn
perfect
3
for
as
him,
well.
actually.
GenG will be able to push into the B side, blocks them off.
Especially
of the
considering that his
angle.
Waylay is
Salvos as well.
insane.
Will they have the spike plant off of this?
Oh, but will you expect Texture to already...
He's Zoro, man. Remember that? It's pretty good, too.
No,
Big kill.
that is so awkward. And this round is actually turning on its head.
This is a big round, man.
My, what happened? With that, though, Karen left to kind of fill up the blanks. He finds a bit of a double, but still nothing much
GenG
from
is
after
broke.
that. One of those concerns early on. Wow, Rolling Thunder straight into the B site, but Forsaken has kind of gotten away because of that sprint. So back in towards the safety of Generator and Canteen, something will be able to find a spray through the smokes. And now for Karen to try to hold, he's able to find the microflake, snaps back onto a Texture, chiming in as well from Canteen. A bit of a swap around in positions, and PaperX are now finding themselves a little bit dazed and confused.
Man, with this round, if they win, they can snowball the game.
GenG a little bit pinned down as well, Komodo.
Enemy remaining.
Still though,
But
PaperX
Kara, man,
trying
kid is
to
still
reposition
playing.
themselves into sight lines.
I think even Munchkin got trapped by the shield wall, by the way. You go for the plant, but you've already got a PaperX to TR. That is ridiculous.
He's on 1 HP, bro.
As you thought that they might have been able to get closer into the site, Karen
Not just
into
good,
a deeper
but
position, wipes the taste of
blasted
blood
as
off
well.
of his mouth, and finds punches back against PaperX. A bit of a flashpoint as well, and all of a sudden, Jing needs to turn his crosshairs away.
Gets one more, bro.
Off of contact.
Actually
now,
insane,
and
Divide.
as well. Divide
No
needs
money.
to save.
Gotta save.
Oh,
Not even that, they are broke. 3v3, Spike is dropped.
Set them yet again, more so than
Another
Karen,
important
so you
round.
have to go for an aggressive peek. Mindfreak gets bit.
getting a little bit too curious, and you know what they say happens to that cat.
30 seconds.
Corpse. Give me the corpse. 20 seconds.
That
give it
shit's
to
so
me.
funny.
That would be
Every
huge
time.
for GenG now, wouldn't it? Something still close by.
Okay, what?
Finally
Oh, but team, bro. It's team. Jing! That team, bro.
Boxes finds Karon. We're still ticking something, though. His position could be pivotal for this retake. Flashpoint does buy a bit more time. A bit more presence being made known, and Jing pushes up. The trade found by Suggest. Fault line sent through, but it's going to be
Everyone
that finds the trades right back until something
have time.
swings out from the left side. Still more frags found for Paper Rex.
Okay, big clutch, something big clutch for you, bro.
It's coming on through. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on Mindfreak to be able to bunker down this B site by himself at the moment. Spotted out behind Dice, but
He's
self-sufficient.
All right, now to reposition against Texture as well.
Okay, Texture's low.
Come in handy, but will it be enough for GenG to truly get their way in? The shear wall does buy a bit of time for the rest of the Paper X faithfuls.
Orbital strike for Jing.
Transition their way across the map.
Are they going to be aware of this top north side flank too quickly? I mean, you've not tapped your camera.
Yeah, and with that, just does allow for Paper X to truly
Okay,
get
still
in.
gets one there.
Unfortunately,
Not bad.
a little bit of a ball being dropped. Still now, Munchkin very much so alive. Hit by the fault line though. Jing's trying to hunt him down. Up for the one-on-ones. Munchkin dances around the boxes, and something will be able to trudge forward with the shorty, but
There's no way. Yo, Munchkin, you're a fucking legend, dude. Holy shit. What an amazing 1v3, bro.
Drop it when really GenG needs
Damn.
right? You're starting to see Paper X get a good grasp on this defense.
Man, Munchkin is the IGL who can do anything, bro.
A couple back. You got Texture going in with the ultimate. He's on the relatively low.
They should never win this round, bro.
Well, right?
Never.
Like Fracture. If you're
But you know, was 1 by 1. 1 by 1. Why is Devi playing there alone?
if you're not
Actually,
efficient enough to
this drops to Munchkin, bro. Let's be fair. He played like a god.
in with the 4-stack. Oh, the salvos though. Okay, a bit of fault line as well, but Texture just able to sidestep off of it. Counter fault line as
big
well.
pistol for GenG.
With a frag of his
Never
Paper X
is easy for PRX, man.
call off the hit.
Fans now.
Yeah, now
Straight into A.
there is only Ash here, so if you
Actually,
are
it's
able
never
to
easy
best
to
him,
GenG, bro.
that would- ooh, nice shot coming out. Yeah, corner of the wall. They'll get all the information though that Dish is still being played, so you've overwhelmed Ash, but already the rotation here from
Yeah,
Texture.
look at Texture. Kicking things into high gear, already into the site. Bit of damage found, but still the spike planted, and that would be nice in terms of economy for Paper X. That said, GenG still looking to find this retake through A main. Interestingly enough, they make a lot of noise around the door, but with force in numbers,
They check.
flashes as well.
Of
Will
course.
find these 2 critical kills just to buy left. He might have the salvos, but I don't think he's got enough in the frag department. Has to peek out, but he's being smoked off as well.
No way, no
Reloads,
way, no way.
repositions,
Just
but
impossible
Fuchs has
situation
his
for
fun,
him.
And that's gonna be Texture with the triple in the very first round in the second half.
Force by PRX, man.
Oh yes, they do.
We are seeing this more and more often.
A lot of noise
If they win the round, man, they break GenG again.
Then
Then it's amazing. If they lose,
point and allows for Texture to
then I don't like it.
reposition
Then I don't like it.
The triple found. The spike has been dropped. Munchkin right around the corner as well, alongside
They
Ash
got
with
destroyed.
the Stinger
Paper
and
X
the
now. We have no money, bro.
Mind freak.
Big
Full HP,
round
sure,
for
but
Texture.
5. Definitely still the utility dump. Paper X trying to find some headway. It's gonna be Forsaken in with the monkey plays! Jing! Adding some assistance as well. Jumps over.
I love this guy. Holy shit.
Silly. Honestly, that is absolutely silly.
Still a bit more space though.
Oh my god, yo.
Hence the Bucky back in. And up
Man,
around
Paper
tower
X
now.
games is always entertainment. They always deliver.
They know
Every
Munchkin
time,
as well.
bro.
They
Doesn't
know.
matter if they're
So
in
they're
a good
happy
moment
to
or bad
stick
moment.
around the
You know what I mean?
corner.
It's always great
Overstay their
games, bro.
welcome, as it were, because GenG,
There's a
no
thing
chance
about
in
this
hell that
thing.
they're giving Paper X the boot. Suggest though, it certainly will
That's
try.
why we love them, bro.
So taking down Jing, but you've got 2.
But I wanna see this guy smiling more.
Something.
Enjoying the moment more.
Oh, nasty flick.
You know?
And you've
That's
got
what I
a bit
want.
more-
Music behind it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And stuff. Yeah.
Don't know what that song is called, but I know what you're talking about. Still though, next round comes up. Paper X not looking to slow down their pace whatsoever. Relay bolts from both sides, but now it's Paper X.
Look
to
what
go in for the
Forsaken is
quad
doing, bro.
peek. Munchkin gone.
What a
And,
legendary player.
Texture off to the other end to try to bail out his teammate.
Trade me! What are you doing? Something going back there.
Repeat once again. Suggest out from the
Play with me.
Trying to answer back in a one-on.
2 legends. Now my Mindfreak is. I don't know. 2 legends already.
1v1.
Big run. GenG, no money.
And to be able to get in here as well with not really needing to use too much of their ults whatsoever until that orbital comes on down, they're going to set themselves up nicely for this post.
Being able to block.
Okay, 5v4.
Oh,
Something with rolling thunder.
look at that.
Something.
Still takes the frag against
Oh,
T3XTURE.
no,
Only
unlucky.
upgrade, so not too bad.
Almost got it.
And that's going to be the Armageddon. You're right. Still no need to find
But yeah,
the right position.
he did amazing there.
For it. One Armageddon out, another Armageddon back in from Devi.
And this is the game, bro.
Devi finds a frag for
This is the
Forsaken
game.
for the last
Take around, man. It was huge.
Map point. Diligent aim training paid
And
off.
next map will be
Let go of that
Haven,
target.
bro. I wonder
Now PaperX
what will
healing
they
off.
play there.
Straight back.
I would like to see double duelist composition from
Mindfreak finds the
PaperX.
first, Forsaken now in with the next overdrive.
Maybe Forsaken on Euro,
And GenG look to
something on
reclaim.
Jad.
It's not quite happening, not yet. Oh my word.
That could
Steel
work,
Garden
man.
as well for Mindfreak.
Even nicer for
They will
GenG or
actually,
even
gather
something.
from the previous round and this round and use it, and
They can do whatever they want, bro. Loki, these players are so good.
Over.
Spike
Yeah.
planted.
Suggest Karen. You do have the neural theft.
If-
so
If
they're
PaperX
tough
finds
with
their
this, keeping themselves
momentum
together.
back,
Neural theft deployed. Paper
this
still
team would
trying
be
to
so
keep them
scared,
away.
man. Imagine if
Time
Jinx
ticking, play
becomes
for
an
the
incredible
time of it,
smoke or
yes.
something
That's
becomes
what that
incredibly
utility
initiated
is
as well. They would be able to
GenG
play
could
anything,
reclaim
bro.
space again, but
Any
back towards
meta.
Tower, that's where PaperX are all playing around. Here comes the utility.
You'd be so hard to prepare
They're
against
out of
these guys, man.
position, so
GG!
uncomfortable just to put PaperX back up on top of their own map pick. The final score on Fracture, 13-6.
very confident looking map for PaperX in that one. Some really
I feel like
good
they only
ideas,
feel
some really good
relief.
spawn
They don't
side
feel
crunches,
happiness
north side crunches,
anymore.
just getting
This
really
is what
dirty.
scares
I mean,
me,
how
man.
many
This
doors
worries
did
me.
we see? So a good old-fashioned 5v5 A-site retake.
Spike quickly down. Devi on the Cypher, up in heaven. But the main point of entry, up by A-Link. Heron already blocking off the exits. And that's going to be the couple of tags. Ooh, look at that, the double tap! Up to the top as well. Texture has everything.
Yeah, they got destroyed here, man.
Just Jing being able to find
Nothing Jin can do.
a little bit of a consolation prize, but the round very much in the hands of GenG. Ooh, Karen.
Go, go, go.
A bit of a risky dive. The pickup by Jing nonetheless, but still round ultimately picked up by GenG. So they can't truly afford too much if they want to go for the first
Oh.
five. They are happy to triple sweep.
Oh, what?
Well, for
Yo, he could
Forsaken.
get that.
And that's going to be Suggest rearing his sights. Does
Last
find
time
the
Suggest
frag.
played Cypher.
Now finds himself.
Oh, they could
somewhat
die.
swarmed. Every PaperX player can.
Bro.
It's just a
Can they do
kill,
it?
So not too big of a loss.
Can you imagine, man?
Happy to get
Acre on
that spike
here?
down on
That would
C.
be insane.
Eventually, Jing's going to have the salvos back online, and
my
he's going to line up for texture.
That's
Yo,
some
yesterday on my BR
armor-piercing
game, bro, the
rounds
guys
that he must
actually
have quit
walked in
Komodo.
perfect sync to get
Won't
clutch,
line out
bro.
from
Clutch it.
something. But
I couldn't
ultimately
even
for
see the second
PaperX
player,
to
bro.
try to find some
Worked
taps.
so
It's
perfectly.
not quite gonna go through. Salvo's in, something with the Marshall. Does find
Nice
a
shot,
bit of
man.
a
Nice
tap.
shot. Ay.
What?
Hang on.
Double kill.
Refresh the
Heron
one way.
still trying to be
Ah.
careful. And Jiggy with the jump peek.
Yeah, I can imagine, bro. That would be the most insane.
Oh, he comes back into it. Finds
Holy shit, but yo,
every kill, no
beautiful.
debuts, but he's
Put this guy on duelist, bro. Why he's playing bridge?
Oh,
Fucking
GenG.
shit, agent.
Get the round,
Trust
but at
me.
what cost? Something's
Actually, it's pretty
able
good.
to escape.
But not for him,
3
dude.
kills, the Phantom.
Sometimes he can play bridge, but not every game.
Rounds.
Not on
to
Haven.
his, halfway to his Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, and you're going to see on this defensive
We're
side as
playing
well,
Jad.
quite the prowess with an outlaw in this sort of scenario.
Maybe
as well,
Nizo, I
because it's
think.
GenG, how are you playing this bonus round, right? Are you more favoring the lesser weaponry to have a a salvageable situation?
I hope they show their last
A bit
shot
of a
too.
half buy.
Bro,
We
that
can
was
maybe
sick.
get this round. If we don't, it is the bonus round.
Oh my god.
So it's a wise
That's
idea for somebody
beautiful.
who loves the B side as well, how you try to play around it, how you try to get these lurks happening, and Forsaken's just read into that one. There was a lot of Cypher util here, Quack, as well. It's
Oh
still
my-
here.
What?
Once again with the Shrouded steps up behind.
Man, this
Something
kid
finds
always
the trade,
impressed me, bro.
Ashton's
It's like every fucking game.
Texture has
He's so
the
good.
angle, has the position.
How he gets shoot there with his stinger?
Mindfreak though trying to get ahead. Will be able to track
I could
down
barely
his
get
first
one.
target, the second one as well. And now to just Suggest. Out from the open lanes of mid. Oh boy, the fake out.
Mind if
Smoke
is
comes
low.
in, put the mollies on.
All right, hit by the flash. Will burn down the timer just by a bit, but still. Oh, that came.
It looks very close.
That was
there,
way
doesn't
too
it? I was gonna
close.
say,
Very
it's
expensive
1
round,
versus
though.
2.
Keep in view. right now, at least, Karen, again, the Shrouded Step, they've kind of missed each other until Forsaken.
He got unlucky, man. He didn't see the guy.
Lobby control,
I thought F0RSAKEN was
happy to trade right back.
They've just won every duel around the map essentially here.
What just happened?
We didn't get to catch too many of it either.
They all happened at the same time.
I'm thinking everybody was dead.
Anything for them when they hear all this utility coming up. You're gonna potentially go
4
for
players on the flank.
I wonder if they're just gonna dark cover.
5 actually.
Sneak by, or if they're just gonna trip it. So
I might get them for GenG.
So the idea for GenG.
You don't have pistols.
PaperX.
Oh my god, he did it again. Texture.
Deploy them. As you mentioned, Komodo, all of these trips and everything being red, Texture trying to get ahead of it as well. Now
I would like to see one can only for Texture.
Still could find a couple more, both jumping together at the same time.
Oh.
Jing, ooh, what a flick!
It's a 1v1, but 11 HP.
And the time's still ticking against him.
That was crazy.
Aaron will be with his flash.
Oh, the flash at close range though.
I wanna see his POV, bro. That must be an insane shot.
With the dolphin dive on the classic right click.
And Caro, another clutch for him, man.
Close,
But that one
It's
was
another round
easy.
that gets really close to the way of GenG. I mean, you got to be a little bit more cautious if you're just going in towards these fights technically at a deficit, right? GenG, in a lot of those fights, they weren't
Nice,
in
bro.
the
That was
strong numbers
nice.
in the very beginning. What if the classic didn't work for Karen there? There's going to be a big test on towards Mindfreak on this C site.
Rolling turn for something.
Paranoia as well.
Munchkin, man. 2 away from the Viper spot.
Through now the Armageddon
Run eye on that.
from Jing. It does somewhat keep, oh, well, GenG at bay until the Strata steps through. Munchkin and everyone else have been able to flood in the side once again.
Then, PaperX fans, calm down. Calm down. Map is attack side, okay?
Able to convert
If they get
round.
4
GenG
rounds here,
was
it's
near-
enough.
Trying to find some trips. Trying to bait out more reaction.
Oh, look
T3X,
where
just
this.
Texture.
Oh my god, oh my god.
All the way through, but with the trip,
Okay.
Defy will
That's a good
punish.
trip.
Still though, GenG off of the contact, straight in from Garage. Rolling Thunder collapsed in full. Defy looking for an opportunity. But Munchkin denies it outright. GenG has the sight.
Okay, trip.
Something still trying to hold out from C-Link. Forsaken trying to create some chaos with the flash out from Garage. Finds a couple! Out from Jing as well.
F0RSAKEN is insane. This was a great round. No 7-1.
Quick was being taken out when these two guys played.
Device here alone.
Just a
GenG.
week ago. But still,
Okay, that's
got
good,
an
that's
eye
good.
up on the A site. His trips allowing him to find a single.
Man, it's so weird to see Jing. I was just getting used to see him on Woman. I always think it's weird. I always think about Mindfreak.
Play off of that timing.
And now on Theo, this bugs me, bro.
Takes down Karen. Ash in around the cage,
Oof,
finds the trade.
look at the kid.
It's
Looking
a
clean.
for the player, and it's just Mindfreak left. Suggest to close it out.
Finally, an out for FORSAKEN, man.
Too good when Forsaken's not able to find
Good
too
shot,
much,
good
but
shot.
here comes
Does
the
it help?
Operator, able to find the first. Tries to go in for
Okay,
the
Devi.
next as well, but Devi
Okay.
here and able to assist. Ooh, not quite the gate crash, but still. Karen
Devi.
is over.
Let's go, man. Let's
Devi
go.
Finds him.
Only Munchkin left.
To react and quick and aware. Just Munchkin left. Tries to deliver the spike all the way over onto A, but PaperX happy to play
But
with
once again,
numbers.
man,
Absolutely.
I always say
I mean,
that
1 versus
it's important
4.
for
There's no
PaperX
hit
to
available for Munchkin either, but you get the orb, you get the
save
plant,
as
that's
much
an extra
weapons as they
2,
can,
that'll
man.
let you go 2 away towards the pit. You've got a minute to play with as well. These are the sort of scenarios that can really showcase value in an individual. If you're able to find a kill or 2 before getting a plant, for example, but for PaperX, they are just not giving it to him. Now they know it's planted at A.
Okay.
The question is, Munchkin,
They're not playing together, man.
many kills
2
do
on
you
one
get?
side, 2 on the other side.
Because if he gets enough,
they
that
turn
could be a
short.
pit, and that could be
strong in
an
the next round.
opportunity. Yeah, next round as well. Namely that.
Okay.
Might give GenG the 9 and 3. Salvos at least, just in case, but ultimately PaperX has the site currently.
Alone?
Munchkin though, happy to play off the first. PaperX now in for a bit of a triple, but what is that spray? Oh, he's getting the transfer, he's getting the last one as well! The Red Bull
GG, bro.
clutch. Munchkin
GG, PaperX.
devours PaperX in whole!
Munchkin is a legend. He's a fucking god.
Can certainly
He won a round that should never be won.
These sort of scenarios,
But
it's
PaperX,
a 1 versus 4.
I'm done. I actually done.
Didn't technically even peak individually.
I can't,
Yeah,
bro.
sure,
I don't even want to
first
see
minute,
Alex's
give
reaction,
him
man.
that. Now we
I
know
don't even
who
want to
the
see
fight
it.
is. But you're in a dark cover. 1, 2, the spray tracer
One
there.
by one,
G
like
comes in at the
bots.
exact
Like
same
bots.
angle. He doesn't need to move his crosshair.
Legend. This is one of the best clutches ever.
Read into the A site. They should have the timing, but the salvos from Ash throws it off. Devi at least able to find a bit of spray.
Bridge in there is broke.
Munchkin
I know.
off that clutch
It's
from
a
before.
very strong
Pulls out
combo.
the pit. Denies
You can work on
possible
this
entry.
map.
30
It's not
Rears
the Asians there.
crosshairs over to the top of heaven and finds the crucial
Fuck. Yo,
double.
How has
Munchkin.
he found both there?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Munchkin's a god, bro.
And with that pit still
He wants
up,
to bury Paper X, bro.
Mind Freak able to do too much. He doesn't have to flash either. At
Oh
least
my, mind freak.
tries to work his range.
Only a miracle here,
into the
bro.
pit.
Only a miracle to save your thing.
The first obstacle around the back.
All the decay now.
Yeah, just a single whisper and he's gone. Munchkin, the rest of them all playing around the spike. Straight through.
Another
and it's
4K
way
for
too
Munchkin, bro.
simple.
Thank
Split
you, Cho.
pickings for Paper X and GenG.
This
Happy to end this first half
over.
10-2.
Paper
Another
X is
4K for Munchkin. He has just had some big step-up moments. in
actually
those
done,
two,
bro.
hasn't he?
Actually
I mean,
done.
the beginning, that's a first blood.
I'm sorry, bro,
Forsaken,
but
then gets hungry
I think
for
this
some
is the
more,
game that
tries
I-
it out. Yeah, you got something stretching on towards the Jets.
That for me kind of seals the
I
deal
mean,
that they
when
need
it
to
goes
change.
Down, it's just
This
isn't
makes
it?
me very
4
sad,
big
bro.
kills.
Very
I
sad.
mean, that
Trust me.
Jing, that's rough. You've kind of just been accidental jumping in towards your teammates.
Believing, I don't believe it. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. This was heartbreaking.
A lobby position as
This
well.
was more than I could take.
Paper X decides to.
I'm happy for GenG, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm really happy for GenG. But GenG is a new thing, man.
Oh,
Even if they lost here, would be like, okay, GenG, they played really good, man. You know, very close game against Paper X. Ash showing good game.
Punish as well. And with that, something with the support to push
Okay.
down Forsaken
Ash.
Ash. Off of the flashes.
There's a part of me that is
he finds
that
a
still have
double. And
have
remember,
hope,
with
man.
low HP, getting the spike down.
Not gonna
She's
lie.
not the person that tags something as well, right? So you got
Just to have my heart pressured again.
20 HP. Fault line.
Well, so,
Line eventually, but
like I was saying, I'm happy for Suggest and Ashman. This could be Suggest first wingman. This is
a bit of
Positioning.
luck.
historical.
Where could they be? Something. Considering, thinking about it. Spots him.
But there's hope. There's hope.
With the
Eventually he'll throw it. They're a little bit too close for comfort, so you know this is where the hit
Wing or GG?
So a bit of
That's it,
information
Paper
from
X.
GenG, very well informed. Karen still
Our nothing.
great position to answer back. Spike dropped, and he still finds another.
Yeah.
Paper X still trying to break their way out of this A-long position.
Got the spike
Texture with
show.
Single tap takes down Mind Freak.
That's it, my friends. That's it.
But still, Karen left.
Look at this guy playing, bro. Look at this guy playing. Tapping people.
Kill picked up, and it brings GenG to match and series point.
Beautiful run by Karen.
Time with the big G.
Just seal the deal.
GenG, I mean, he's had something.
Very
good
Paper
at
X
the end of
here.
the day. There's still a core.
And I actually think, man, Batman might play his first game for Paper X ever
Just be enough.
on their next series.
He's got little by little for Paper X. I mean, divide down. Jet texture.
Little by little. That's always songs that say that.
Turns away off.
How is he still
High gears
alive?
away.
I don't know. I don't know. This is over. This is over.
Damage done.
GenG
Scramble for some defense.
getting the first win. So Jazz getting his first win ever on the stage on VCT. GG, well played, bro. Well played. Actually looked good too.
13-4 on Haven.
And for the first time after 16 straight games in a row for Suggest, he has finally found himself victorious.